Many thanks, David. When I applied to join the senior team at Combined Healthcare, one of the major reasons I wanted to do so was because I wanted to be part of an organization that took racism seriously and was determined to do something concrete about it. The trust has never disappointed me in that regard, including supporting me to continue in my role as chair of the national organization Show Racism the Red Card, which was commissioned by NHS England earlier this year to work with the NHS on the agenda of eradicating racism within the NHS. In June this year, events taking place in the United States surrounding the Black Lives Matter movement showed us all beyond doubt that having witnessed a terrible, terrible moment, the whole world was being summoned to deliver an extraordinary reaction. And our experience of COVID-19 had already shown us that staff and patients from a BAME background, people that look like myself, were at a higher risk of illness and death. As a Black woman and a senior member of the board, I am very proud to be part of an NHS trust that employs and values people from all races and backgrounds. I am proud to be part of a united team of colleagues bound by shared values and tolerance, mutual respect and support. I am proud, having seen those terrible events across the other side of the world, that my trust took the view that we could not simply stand by without bearing witness to what we had seen, without calling it out. And so, in doing so, to reflect the many, many messages we received from our staff expressing their horror and outrage at what they had seen, we can, of course, point out to our track record in promoting diversity and inclusion. We can draw attention to the creation of our Inclusion Council to drive forward this agenda. We can point out to the many campaigns and initiatives we have created to support and promote equal opportunities and tolerance. We can point to the podcast, tweets, leaflets, posters that we've produced to make our public values and what we want to stand for. We can back all those statements up with details of the meetings, events, groups, programs we have supported and continue to drive forward to turn our actions into words and outcomes. We can celebrate increasing diversity of our board. We can celebrate the leadership we provide outside the trust in regional and national initiatives and organizations. And yes, we can say we continue to be on a journey and there is still more we can do and will do. And I'm very, very pleased to say we can also point out to the fantastic work that we have done as an organization in response to the COVID high risk relating to people that look like me, and say as a trust, we were one of the very, very first trusts to reach a significant higher proportion of risk assessments that was done within a very, very short time scale. And I'm very pleased to say that nationally, the work that we did as a trust in relation to the risk assessment of BAME staff, we have been cited as a leader within the NHS. We can say all of those things, and we do. And sometimes we need to raise our eyes, stand tall, and do something simpler and much more profound. We need to, and we do, here and now, say to everyone, and on behalf of all of us at Combined, the following: Black Lives Matter. We will stamp out racism. We will show racism the red card. On behalf of Combined Healthcare NHS Trust, I would like to bring this AGM to a formal close with a short film.